Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna be looking at Cheapoair. I want to see if it's truly cheap way of getting tickets or it's better off just buying the tickets straight from the airline. So before we get started, please like and consider subscribing to my channel, and let's get right into it. So Cheapoair is a site. It's an online travel agency where you can look at tickets and see how much. I personally don't buy tickets through Cheapair. I just use it for comparison to see which airline is the cheapest. So in this case, did a little experiment. I wanted to see how much it's gonna cost me to go from JFK to Miami. I just picked a date in the future at the time of recording, October 12th to October 19th return. And I wanted to see if it's going to be cheaper to buy it on Cheapoair or cheaper to buy it on the actual airline. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so here are my results. See, there are two airlines here. There is United Airlines and there is American Airlines. So in this case, I want a non-stop flight from JFK, New York to Miami, and I want to see if it's okay. I'm departing from JFK, arriving at Miami, and the cheapest that I can find is 267. That's the cheapest, 267, and it is American Airlines. So I went to American Airlines website, the homepage, did the same thing, JFK to Miami, same dates, October 12th, returning October 19th, one passenger, JFK to Miami. Let's see the results I'm gonna get. So I want to see if it's also gonna be around 267. Is it cheaper to use Cheapoair, or is it just, better off going straight to the airline? Now in this case, I see 257. That's like the cheapest on that date. Because I'm firm on the dates, I don't want to change it. Let me filter by non-stop because we don't want any stops. To be more precise, it is 257. That's the recommended round trip. So on the actual American Airlines website, it tells me JFK to Miami, 7 a.m. to 10, 11. It's actually the same, the same flight. On the airline website, it's 257. On Cheapoair, it's 267. So why is that? Why is that? Let's see. I'm just gonna look real quick. My goodness, Cheapoair has so many pop-ups. All right, so this is just the itinerary. Let's scroll down to see what's the extra 10, 11. Well, here agency fees, Cheapoair charges booking fees. So in actuality, you are better off just going straight to the airline website to get your ticket than buying through Cheapoair, because they will always charge you agency fee. And I saw this in a very interesting article that was done by Upgraded Points, and it was just reviewing the steps on how to book Cheapoair flight step by step, and they were showing how the Cheapoair compares to other services like online travel agencies. And in this case, they found the same thing. Like they always charge you booking fees. Cheapoair does charge booking fees between $0 to $35 for flights. You'll be able to see the fee listed in the price details of your flight. That's the agency fee, which is the same thing that I found here. Otherwise, it would have been 256.2. Same with the 257 here. So it would have been exactly the same, but Cheapoair does charge booking fees, just like the article listed. Now, what are the advantages really for Cheapoair? I use it to see which airlines are the cheapest. I don't buy tickets through it. If you prefer buying tickets through it, it's really up to you. Personally, I just look to see the cheapest airline, especially on international flights, and then I go straight to the airline website. This is before taxes, and it depends on how you are really, because Cheapoair does have some services that can benefit you, like book now, pay later, and so it's like just like they say, it's like a fancy way of selling you a loan. So you can book now, pay later, but like I said, there's nothing really it's gonna cost you at the end of the day extra to do that. So in this article, they did a price comparison. This is American Airlines. What airline was that? Was it JetBlue? No, it was American Airlines, the same airline. And when in the article, when they reviewed the same ticket, they were going from Ohio to Miami. Me, I was going from JFK to Miami. And when they were comparing the prices, straight from the website, was cheaper. Cheapoair was charging them booking fees compared to the others like Expedia, Hotwire, and the rest. Cheapoair was the most expensive because of the booking fee. So always remember that these they have to make a profit. They're not just in it to serve the population. It's a business after all, so they will be charging you booking fees. So the easiest way to avoid the booking fees is to just go straight to the airline, but you can use the service for reviewing which is the cheapest airline in this case, and then you settle on the airline, and then you go straight to the airline website to book. Now, personally, they do have Cheapoair. I guess they have the service price match promise. I wanted to mention that, which basically, if you find a lower price for identical trip within 24 hours, they will refund you the difference or cancel your ticket and find for a full refund. So let's say you went to Cheapoair and you found my trip on Cheapoair is $267, and then you go to Expedia, and then Expedia has lower price. Within 24 hours, they will refund you the difference. So let's say Expedia had it at $250, they will refund you the extra $17 that you are gonna pay. So if that's something that's interesting to you, you can consider it. But I just wanted to do a quick comparison side by side between booking through Cheapoair and booking straight from the airline. And as you can see, straight from the airline, it is not way cheaper. It's cheaper because there are no booking fees. Of course, you'll have to pay taxes as usual on these tickets, but overall, I would use Cheapoair just for comparison, and then after that, I go straight to the airline page to buy the ticket. And that's it for a very quick side-by-side comparison. Please like, subscribe, And until next time, take care.